Not sure if you got a chance to catch up with this, and I believe it was a Breakfast Club, Ashanti. She went on the Breakfast Club, had an in-depth conversation about so much as what's, the whole Irv thing. But in the conversation, something interesting came out. She told a story about a producer who gave her a couple of fire tracks. And when it was time to, get them tracks cleared, the producer asked her to take a shower with him. And she thought he was joking. And she was like, like, serious, like, I need these tracks. I need this.
Look,
I need the beats. And come to find out, that producer was dead real. And when she was like, nah, I'm not going to take a shower with you, he charged her for them beats.
Who was the producer?
But that's where I'm going with this.
It's giving, as the lady say, it's giving. Is she talking about? Is she talking about
She
her?
said, no. This is somebody totally different.
Okay.
This is somebody totally different.
How you know?
A straight producer.
How do you know?
Because the conversation was about Irv, and I'm sure if it was him, she would have just stuck with that.
We talking about Ashanti. She's been very elusive in this whole matter.
Okay, to be more direct, she spoke about Irv and about all that they went through, and then she segued. So I think she would have kept it in the same vein if it was him.
Because that's how people...
You don't think so?
That's how people... You know how people will clear something up, then throw something out there and be like, I told y'all, I just didn't tell y'all to what regards. It's like I got it off my chest.
But they wound up having a intimate relationship anyway. So she couldn't have been talking about him.
But we don't...
Because she says she never slept with this guy. It ain't Irv. It's somebody else out there right now who is scared to
death. Like, please don't tell on me.
They are scared to death, Joc.
Please don't tell on me. It's somebody, whoever it is, I don't know. But, that's an ugly...
Do you understand your first question was, who is it? Like, that was your first question. They are scared. Even when they see this, they're going to be like, my God, I hope Ashanti is having a good day today and don't hear this interview and just throw my name out there.
So for the amount of money they was for the amount, all you got to do is just go back and look at what year she said it was. Go back and look at the album and see what album's on it, because they paid for them tracks. They released them tracks.
You know what's crazy, though? Here we go again with him, but Akademiks, he slammed Ashanti for not revealing who the producer's name was. So other females would be protected. Clearly Akademiks just wants to know, but he framed it up right.
No, you can't slam her for that. Everybody's not messy. This is a new day and age we live in. People wanna be like, I told you, I exposed you. Or people want you to, when people are disgruntled, when people are no longer in your circle, that's what they do. They expose your hand, or they'll put stuff out there on you, because they'll weaponize whatever they know. They'll weaponize secrets against you. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's what it is. At the end of the day, I don't know who it is. It sounds like a sucker move to me. But she got in the shower with him, though, did she?
No, that's why I keep telling you. No, she paid for the tracks.
I thought
she was like, no, I'm not sleeping with you.
So if she paid for the track, then we know who it is. Let's go back and, somebody pull up a Ashanti album. Let's see, we'll figure this out. Did she say what year it was? Shit.
I don't know. I ain't looked that deeply into it.
Why Akademiks didn't do that part? He solved everything else. Hey, Ak, listen, Ak. All right. I know I had a whole rant about you the last time I was on here. It's okay. That's what we do. It happens. Go on and do the homework, Ak. Go solve it. That's what you like to do anyway. Tell us about it. Because that boy want to know. He want to know something. He going to go do his homework.
At the core of it, what'd you say?
No, I want to say, go on and tell her what it is, Ak. Let's find out who it is. Because that's all somebody got to do, is go back and look at the interview. What's the timeline of when she paid for them songs? Is there any of that in there. And any of those details in there, all you gotta do is go back and look at whatever song with Ashanti came out around that time. Then we're gonna go look up the producer. Then they go look up pictures or videos of her and that producer. If she in the picture with a producer like this, if he like this and she like this, if she in the picture with a producer and she look, you know how everybody point, we do stuff in pictures, we just use our hands. But if she in the picture like this, we can figure it out. Get on your job, my boy.
Oh my goodness. Okay, at the core of it, you're an artist. You're a recording artist,
right?
Hip hop star.
Come on.
Yo, how common is that for people to be sleeping with people for beats?
I think it's very common. I think a lot of women be like, shh. Men too. Yeah, ain't no telling. Let's be for real.
Excuse me?
I said men too. Let's be for real.
It ain't a lot of female producers out there. So when you
a lot
say
of male
men
producers,
too, who they sleeping with?
So you think just because they men, okay. You gonna play that naive. You know what I'm saying. it's male producers out here that'll do something probably, I'm sure. But let's be for real. Let's think about it. It's women who want to get with a guy, right? Already, because they got a career, they trying to pop off, they trying to rub elbows, and then they can be fun of the guy or his lifestyle. Now she like, well, shoot, won't you go on and hook me up? He like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Little trim, I got you. Oh, you gonna do me like that? I mean, I'm just saying, yeah, you want the beat? I want the beat.
Yo, what did you just say?
You want the meats? I want the meats. I mean, I can hear it. I can clearly hear that. I can see it happening. I mean, you know, don't look at it as like you gave me that for that. Look at it like we gave each other something, and in return, we celebrated with a good old hot night of steamy, passionate sex. I can hear that shit. Come on. Because, see, you really got to ask the women. I'm a man, and I ain't never really propositioned a woman for sex, but you got to ask the women, because the women who are always propositioned for sex, they can tell you probably a better scenario of how it happens. Just, you know, in the comments, ladies, give us a scenario how you've been propositioned for your goods. Leave a comment below. I want to know, for real.
And Joc reads all comments.
I do. I'm going in there. I am in there. I don't care. On one of these interviews, I gotta say, I got a 6-week long thread. I do. I know his thumb tied. He probably like, man, I give up. This man don't care. I'll type your eyes out. What? You be hearing these rappers on their song, they go,
yo, before I switch topics, man, essentially, wasn't this what R. Kelly was doing?
Allegedly.
Well, I mean, he's convicted. So I don't know
care
if it's
because
alleged
someone
anymore.
is convicted. It was alleged, even if you're convicted or free. It's alleged.
Well, I think when you're convicted, you don't have to say alleged anymore.
You don't, but how many people have been released from prison from being falsely accused and
that's real.
No,
that's real.
Convicted.
Yeah.
So, you know, I myself have
allegedly,
been falsely accused.
No, and you're
of something.
100% right. You know, you're 100% right.
And I'm not saying
but
that he's not
allegedly,
guilty, but you know, just to be.
Well, allegedly, and you're right. I guess this would fall into, you know, how he was moving. You know, you want the beats, and I want the beat.
I would never, man. Let me say this, Mama, if you're watching, Faja, y'all did a great job raising me. I would never proposition a woman for her body parts. I wouldn't do that. I just wouldn't do that. Let me just put that out though.